Yo,
Yo, what's good?
what's good?
Yo, you a Nets fan or what team you rocking with?
Nets fan.
Oh, Kyrie about to get his revenge, boy.
Heck yeah, I'm already knowing.
Oh shit, yo.
You watched the game?
Yeah. It was a good look because they actually shut down them boys a little bit. The boys in Cleveland.
Word.
They kind of been a pest the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just looking at this Clippers game. I'm wondering if they on the low trying to have Kawhi come back. Maybe if they make it to the second round.
Yeah, right now I'm watching the G League finals.
Oh, wait, what channel that's on?
That's on ESPN too.
Oh shit, who's in that?
Miles Powell. That's what I'm watching.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I normally. Oh, you deep into the G League too?
Nah, not too deep, but I'm from Jersey, Miles from Jersey, so I'm just trying to support that,
Oh, I feel you. Yo, matter of fact, when the Nets used to be by the Prudential Center, I headed out there once. Man, I was shocked how this, down there they didn't really support the squad like that. Even the stadium was all hockey. It was all the Devils.
Yeah, the Nets used to play at like the Izod Center.
Yeah, but it's so.
That's when.
Go ahead.
That's when I used to go there. That's when I used to watch the games, and when I was a kid, I always grew up a Nets fan.
Yeah, but it's so crazy by the Izod Center, right? How it looked like right before they moved. That's exactly how it used to look like by the Barkley Center when they was building it.
Yeah.
I remember I was out there. I was like, yo, this is exactly how it looks like by Barclays. But the stadium was like halfway up. But like now they built a bunch of skyscrapers over there.
Where you from?
Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn? Okay.
Yeah. But me, I'm a long time Knicks fan, man. So right now I'm kind of I'm just enjoying the playoffs right now. But I love Kyrie, man. He my favorite player though, man.
Well, in the league right now, but all time is AI.
Oh, I feel you on that.
AI, that's my all-time favorite.
Yeah, but for me in the league right now, Kyrie is my dude, man. Like left hand, right hand, finishing, just got the jump shots, you got everything, man. And I felt in a way when the Nets had gotten James Harden, I don't know, man. I felt like it was mad disrespectful the way they were making it seem like James Harden is levels ahead of Kyrie.
Yeah,
I'm just like I didn't see it because I'm always thinking like, okay, when the Cavs were down 3-1, let's say LeBron never had Kyrie, but he had James Harden. Would LeBron be able to come back 3-1 with James Harden? I always ask myself that because I'm like, I don't think so. James Harden, like we seen Kyrie when the pressure is up. He performed. LeBron, of course, is LeBron, but Kyrie, if you looked at his finals and his numbers in those finals, Kyrie was balling. And then he was cooking so much that LeBron just stood back and gave him the rock for him to take the last shot. That's how much Kyrie was cooking, but people overlooked that.
Yep, all the time.
Yeah, it's like, yo, the whole series on the line, LeBron already knew, yo, I'm going to let him do him because this dude be doing this shit all the time in practice. And then Kyrie, what'd he do? He hit the jumper right in dude's face.
And then the fact that they didn't even put him as a top 75.
Crazy.
But you know why they did that, though.
Yeah.
They didn't take the vaccine.
Yeah, vaccine.
That's the only reason.
And the fact that he left Cleveland. He left LeBron.
Yeah.
Yeah, you already know he got like 2 strikes against him. And he left Boston. What people don't realize about the NBA, a big part of their media is in Boston. A big part of their media. True. So any little shiest you do to that city, man, the Nate McMillans, all them goons, all them reporters out of you see on ESPN, man. What's this other guy's name? The analytic guy, man. That's on ESPN. All those guys, man. I'm about to give you his name right now. All these guys are gonna come for your neck, bro. You do anything to Boston, they're gonna start reporting bad shit about you.
You talking about Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, not Stephen A. Smith. There's another dude. Let me see his name right now. Zach Lowe. All these guys, man. All these guys are out of Boston. When I remember when Kyrie left Boston, all of a sudden the rumors started coming out. You know how people felt, and then guess who reported it? That big chick that worked for ESPN. She's out of Boston. I'm like, yo, it's not ironic that she's reporting this shit because they're giving her the information.
Facts.
And then Danny Ainge's acting like he ain't say nothing. He was like, I don't know where they got that. Well, nigga, come on, man.
Yep.
I was like, man, Kyrie, that was his third strike. I was like, you pissed off the Boston NBA media. You left LeBron James, the face of the league, and then you didn't take the vaccination. They hate your ass, man. Nigga done fucked around, did the whole holy trinity right there, man. He done pissed off everybody.
Yeah, but they really mad because he didn't take the vaccine.
Yeah, but yo, remember in the bubble, he also spoke about the players starting their own league. Remember that?
He did say.
Yeah, he did say that. And yo, to be honest with you, that shit made a lot of sense because I'm like, yo, everybody making like $200-300 million. You mean to tell me if they had started some joint and put it on Amazon Prime or some other shit, and it got LeBron, Kyrie, KD, got every major star in the league, nobody would gravitate towards that league? I find that hard to believe.
Yeah.
They may not make money in the beginning, but like a good 7 years in, everybody got percentage of ownership. Yo, it'll be like a legit league, but everybody was overlooking that. They was like, oh, you know, at the end of the day, nobody want to fuck up their guaranteed money. So somebody in that Nets group chat, they said they snitched on him. Because behind the scenes, he was telling players, yo, let's start up our own joint.
Yeah.
Which sounded crazy, but yo, I'm surprised like a player in the NBA never really thought about really doing that besides like Ice Cube, but he doing it on a lower level. But like
on the lower,
Yeah, but the players, they got more than like in the next like 10 years, I would say a lot of the players, they're gonna get generational wealth. A lot of them, son, they could come together and start some shit. It ain't gonna be up to the NBA level right away, but they could really start some shit. And then like, you know, the fucking reporters are trying to play Kyrie. There was like, but who's gonna keep all the records? What about all the history books? They acted like them niggas was dumb, bro. They was like, yo, they're not gonna have any records. Who's gonna keep tabs on the scores? Like, who's scoring the most? I'm like, yo, this is crazy. They try to play them like they're dumb.
Yeah.
Mad little slights. I was like, this is all the energy that Kyrie he gets.
It was crazy, but you know he gonna definitely show and prove. You know why he's one of the best guards in the NBA. You know.
Hell yeah, especially going up against the Celtics.
Yeah, and I really feel like the Nets can make it to the finals. You know, like they stick together and you know continue to work hard. I ain't gonna lie though, I kind of was kind of scared for a minute because they was letting the Cavs come back. You know, but you know we pulled it through. And but I feel like, you know, if we stay consistent, like we can make it to the finals. You know, and Kyrie and KD, you know, are gonna have another chance to win.
Yep.
And it's sad to say, like I was saying to like my friends, you know, it's sad to see that James Harden left. You know, he could have been a part of something special, but he didn't want to be a part of it. You know, he wanted things his way.
And what way is that? Because he's the only player that's unproven between him and Durant and Kyrie and James Harden.
Like he basically was upset because you know Kyrie wasn't playing. And if he would have just stayed patient just a little bit longer, like I think when he left, I think what was it, a couple of days or a week later, Kyrie was able to play. Kyrie was able to play.
You're right.
Full time, I think.
You're right.
He was able to be full time. He was able to play home games. So if he would have just waited just a little bit longer and not being patient, like he could have been a part of something special. Because I'm gonna be honest, you know, I think my team gonna beat the Celtics, and I think we might play the Sixers. You know, if it come down to the Eastern Conference Finals or whatever. if we do face against them, like I really think that's gonna be a personal game. That's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be very tense.
Wait, so let me ask you a question. Is this set up the way the bracket is? Is this set up for the Nets to play the Celtics, and the winner of that could potentially play the 76ers?
I'm gonna look right now. I know we play the Celtics for sure on Sunday. Look at the bracket.
Oh, that game starts on Sunday?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, yo, that first round is gonna be crazy, boy. Usually the first rounds usually suck, but
let's see.
I kind of like this season in a way, even though it's been mad awkward with like the teams at the bottom of each conference, Western and Eastern, that's been kind of trash, but they're really supposed to be good. For the most part, the league been kind of competitive from top down. Like the NBA, when it's unpredictable, it's a good league. When you can't tell who's gonna win, it's a really good league. I like that. I like it that way much better. Cause them Golden State, Miami Heat, LeBron years, yo, you could tell who was gonna make the finals from the jump.
I don't know. I don't think that. I don't think we're gonna play the Sixers unless if it's like the Eastern Conference Finals or something. So if we beat the Celtics after, I think we will play like either between the Bucks or the Bulls.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, you got to beat the Bucks or the Bulls. Yeah, Bucks is advancing. The Bulls, man, they've been falling off.
I'm not. I don't want them to advance. They beat us last year. I was tight.
Yeah. Yo, let me ask you a question. Last year, you think James Harden was really hurt? Cause my man played mad minutes.
Yeah, I think he was hurt, and I don't know. I just feel like he was hurt, and he wasn't like in his best shape. You know, I'm gonna be honest. You feel me? I don't really think James Harden really cared about basketball as much as he used to. And the reason why I say that is because, let's be real, he loved to party. Ever since he been hanging out with Meek Mill and Lil Baby, he's been caring less about both for real.
Nah, but he been hanging out with rappers though. He been doing all that bullshit ever since he got that Adidas money up in Houston when they gave him the $200 million.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when they gave him that $200 million, like, remember, he had all the little IG girls coming up to the games. He had that boat party. Remember that boat party with J.R. Smith and Beasley? Yeah, he been like turning up. But I don't know. I don't think he's really, like you said, that serious about ball.
Yeah. But it was good talking to you, though.
Yo, no doubt, man. Stay up.
All
right.
Because Kobe is always, as long as I've known basketball, Kobe Bryant was my favorite player. So I've just always been a Laker fan because I grew up thinking Kobe Bryant was, the fucking GOAT. So I've always been a Laker fan just because of that. Still find myself rooting for the Lakers just because of Kobe. I cannot stand LeBron, but I do find myself going for the Lakers because I've always been a Kobe fan. So,
hey, him and AI, man, they got their own fan base. Him and AI, man, they got the ride or die fan bases, man. I tell you that.
AI is really good, but nobody is ready to hear it, but Allen Iverson is super good, and I'm not trying to say Allen Iverson is a bad player. I'm not trying to say Allen Iverson's overrated, but I think Allen Iverson is such an icon, and he's just an iconic player with iconic moments and, certain years that he just had that no one else will ever have. But when it's all said and done, what did he accomplish that people will remember in 20, 30 years when there's so many highlights that his is down at the bottom. You get what I'm saying?
Nah, yeah, I feel you. He didn't really. But the thing is, with him, he loved the game in a different way. You know
and that's the thing, bro. I'm not shading AI at all. I love AI. I'm a huge AI fan. But sometimes I think AI is such an icon, and it's kind of like we didn't get enough of AI, I feel like. You know what I mean? I feel like he should have been in his prime a little bit longer. That just pisses everyone off. Or he never got that one ring.
But the thing is, his relationship with the game was a lot different. Like, it was more like I'm not gonna really change my. It's like almost like the politics of the NBA. The NBA has a lot of politics. Like LeBron James is the perfect, guy to be the figurehead of the league. Like he's very political. You know what I'm saying? Like he's very make sure his image is not tarnished in any type of way. He kind of says the right things. He's kind of like this figure that could represent everybody. And AI just wanted to represent where he was from. You know what I mean?
And I hate LeBron for that. That's exactly what I don't like.
Yeah, like LeBron, and it comes off to a lot of people like LeBron's is very inauthentic. You know what I mean? But AI, man, what about him? He's very authentic. Like what you see is what you get with AI. And I know, what's his name? David Stern. David Stern did not like, the fact that, the do-rags, the chains, kind of AI's image. I know they had a lot of issues with that shit.
Yeah, I know. And people, I remember, I don't know, people would act like he was crazy for doing that back then.
Yeah.
It's just like, this dude is from Virginia and came up in a time without social media and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It was probably in an area of Virginia without, I'm assuming that I don't assume that he was broke, but I don't assume that he was filthy rich.
Yeah, he came from an incorporated town, I believe.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just like...
But it don't matter. At the end of the day, like they really misunderstood at the time, the media. Because Allen Iverson, if you look at most of the stories about people talking about him, or every time you see him on the screen when he's meeting other players, Allen Iverson's one of like I'm not calling him soft, but he's one of the most emotional players you ever seen. Like every time he sees somebody, he's hugging them, he's crying. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of love and genuine shit about AI. I'm just like, but they try to paint him as this bad guy. I'm just like, yo, like, I mean, I've seen old guys, like old beat writers, talk about AI, and it's almost like these guys talk about him as if there was like, his as if they were his son. Like how excited these old ass guys that were out of his generation was just to hang out with AI. I'm just like, yo, why do they keep trying to paint him in a bad image? Like the big national media, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
just a rare, and if you've played basketball in your life, you've played with at least 50 people that act exactly like him,
mm-hmm.
and it's not really a big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you're right, and it's like, but you know what it is? Back then there was no social media, so it's like whatever.
You've played with a guy that would have ranted about practice in a team meeting or something. I've played with a guy
mm-hmm.
that shows up wearing when the coach says to dress up nice or whatever, because our coach used to sometimes would make us wear suits or whatever. We would say fuck that and just wear whatever the fuck we wanted to wear. And I mean, I would wear gym shorts, white t-shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, stuff like that. It doesn't really.
But
I don't know.
But you see the NBA at the time.
But LeBron, I feel like, was industry made though, because LeBron was so mainstream by the time he was like 14 or 15 years old. So LeBron was media trained and everything when he came out the gate. You know what I mean?
Because they were prepping him to be the figurehead.
Yeah,
especially after the Kobe.
AI was gonna be the icon he was.
Yeah, they didn't know that. It caught them off guard. But I remember at the time, but before the Kobe rape trial, they were trying to make Kobe the figurehead, but Kobe didn't have the personality for it. And then the rape trial kind of pushed him back. I remember Kobe had all the ESPN commercials. Yo, is he like Mike? They were pushing for Kobe hard to be the face, the new young face of the league. But then all the energy, especially after that 2001 season, it went towards AI. Everybody was wearing the long sleeve. Everybody started putting their haircuts like AI. You could tell AI was really the image. Like he was like the figurehead of the league. Like as far as the young guys, like AI was that guy. But the NBA never tried to make a push to make him the head face of anything.
Yeah,
I don't blame them at the same. I don't blame them at the same time because we're talking about an NBA that's not the NBA of today, where they're getting $2 billion from ESPN. They didn't even have an ESPN deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember, people got to remember this. The NBA did not have they didn't even have a deal to be on ESPN. The NBA for the most part was on League Pass, and it was on I believe ABC for like a couple of days, like at the end of the year. But they got a deal like around 2002. Then they started being on ESPN. But the deal that they got was for a little bit of money. And then the LeBron years is when they started getting the big money. And then the Stephen Curry years, that's when they got the real big money. But in order to get that type of big money, you have your league, the image of the league has to be a certain way because we're talking about mega corporations and they have a certain perspective on what to support and how it should look like. You know what I'm saying? Like imagine trying to say, yo, this is our league and Allen Iverson is the face of it. They're going to be like, wait a minute, you mean this guy that has this do-rag? We're supposed to give you $700 million a year and this is the face? You know what I mean? Like, because you know, a lot of these corporations is old money. So a guy like LeBron, like they prep these guys, man, to be the figureheads of the league. They want them to have a certain haircut. They want them to look a certain way.
Yeah, and it's like you said. I mean, that's why I've never been a huge fan of LeBron. It comes off as he's not authentic because I can just tell that he is answering some questions with just like most general things, and then like he'll answer some political questions really half-ass, and he won't state his opinion clearly.
He can't
state his stance clearly.
Because remember, he not only represents the NBA, he represents Nike. Nike is a global company. They gotta appeal to everybody. So if you're LeBron James, you got to appeal to everybody. Same thing for Michael Jordan. That's why Michael Jordan barely talk. Michael Jordan is better off barely talking.
Same way, bro. We don't know what Kobe's stance was on a lot of things. Kobe didn't really bring up his political stance a lot.
But the thing is, at least Kobe was being himself. Everyone already knew Kobe didn't really talk anyway like that. LeBron is a guy where he wants you to know everything he's thinking or tweeting. LeBron is a guy that's TikToking. Kobe ain't doing no damn TikToks, man. Kobe ain't going no damn social media.
Yeah, Kobe was about to just do the talk show with Barkley and Shaq and just chill, and that's all you were going to see out of Kobe. Kobe had just gotten an Instagram recently before he died and was just like rarely posting.
Kobe wasn't doing all that. LeBron making his whole family TikTok. LeBron is the guy that likes to be out there. But he does it in a very corporate way where you don't really know anything. You just know he's doing a dance. And that's it. There's never going to be an opinion about nothing. It's almost like Obama. Obama has to be like that. Obama can never stray too much in one direction versus the other. He always has to play down the middle because his image is too big. It's almost like a trap. It's like Obama, Michael Jordan, certain figureheads. The image gets so big that they can't really say anything. It's almost like everything they say is like in the middle. They can never have an opinion.
And that's insane, and it's insane, and I mean it's crazy to me because normal people can have that conversation. People that aren't that out there and stuff can have a conversation and disagree about things and carry on and continue on and not absolutely hate each other or not have. You get what I'm saying? Just because me and you disagree about a certain thing doesn't mean that I'm just going to, like, cancel you and you're just not going to cancel me just because we disagree. We can disagree and move on to the next topic, or we can discuss why we disagree. But, you know, we don't have to always make it so fucking hostile, you know what I mean? But, like,
you're right. You're exactly right about that.
Pick a side.
But you know what it is? Let's say if I was Michael Jordan and you're Obama, our brands is so big that we can't even talk about like in public, as far as like social media or on camera. We can't talk about any opinion that we have, bro. That's how fucked up it is. Like we can't even talk about shit because the brand is so big.
Man,
yeah, man.
It might be wrong. It might be wrong of me to judge or to assume, but in my opinion, Michael Jordan voted for Donald Trump, man.
Yeah, I kind of have a feeling about that too.
He is not gonna come out and say that.
Nope.
His sales and his deal with Nike would be destroyed. My God, you know what I mean? Like,
man, if he's smart, he wouldn't even go to the poll, man. Don't get involved in none of that shit. Bro,
he made everybody sign an NDA when he went to go vote.
Nah, he probably didn't. It's not even worth him going to even go vote, man. Guys like that don't even go vote. But at the end of the day, you could look at like even Spotify. Spotify said Obamas was supposed to have a podcast deal. I mean, when I first heard about it, I thought about like their brand is so big they can't talk in no podcast.
Because Obama was gonna be on a podcast.
Yeah. Yo, Spotify signed Michelle and Barack to a podcast deal. I mean, when I first heard that, I was like, "That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard." Because they can't talk about any opinion they have because their brand is so big. They alienate a portion of like their fan base. It doesn't make sense for them to do a podcast. The juice is not worth the squeeze. And what happened? They never even did one podcast. Spotify just cut them a check. Yeah, they never did one.
Yeah, they just made people get a Spotify, download a Spotify, and see the podcast list, and then they just clicked on Joe Rogan and was like, "Oh shit, Michelle and Obama's not on here."
Yeah,
that's exactly what happened. But
yo, sometimes your brand is too big for you to even be on social media. Why the fuck Michael Jordan would ever be on social media? That's like the dumbest shit. Like, why? There's no benefit. It's like, oh, Michael Jordan posted it in a chinchilla outfit. So the people that love the animal lovers are gonna come and try to cancel him. Like, it's like shit like that would happen. There's no reason to even post on those things.
It is very true. It is very true. Like, that's something that I feel like you would have to get rich to know. But if I was as rich as Michael Jordan and you were telling me this, I think I would delete my Instagram.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't even be on those things, man. I'd be like, what? For what? Like, man, if I post a picture, I'm wearing some snakeskin gaiters, man, Peter gonna be canceling you the next day. And then you know what's fucked up? You know what's fucked up? All the corporations gonna be like, yo, maybe we should back away from him because everyone's mad. But that's so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous, man. It's
that's
like
so annoying to me.
Yeah,
that's so annoying to me that people get like. There's a term I hate that there's. It's a problem when there's a name for it, like canceled. Like that shit is so annoying. There's a point where we know people don't deserve attention anymore, and we don't have to call it canceled anymore. If someone is like openly racist, for example, we don't have to say this guy's canceled. People just stop giving that guy attention. Like, you see what happened to Donald Sterling. Dude, he came out. We knew he was racist. He said some racist shit, some fucked up shit.
And everyone already knew he was like that. It's been like that for the past 20, 30 years.
Bro,
everyone in the NBA knew about that shit.
No one attacked. I mean, some people were talking shit about Donald Sterling, but people pretty much accepted the fact that he sold his team, got kicked out of the NBA, and that's it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sure Donald Sterling goes to the coffee shop, gets fucking coffee in the mornings, lives a normal life right now. But he did lose his privilege of the team and everything else for all the fucked up shit that he did. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, at the end of the day, he became richer. That's the part everyone overlooked.
Yeah,
he became richer.
They should have took the team.
Bro. Like, they acted like how you cancel someone and then they get $2 billion or whatever. He got like, how much money he got? He got like 2? He sold his team for over.
He's got a lot of money. I don't know if you've watched Winning Time, the Lakers show on HBO. It's really good. It's about Magic.
I heard about that. I haven't caught up with it yet, but
they have a scene where Magic and Jerry Buss took Magic to a party, and Donald Sterling was there. And in the show, they present Donald Sterling as kind of fruity and shit, and like,
oh shit.
And then he says some weird he said some weird shit about the girls and shit, just acting like an old creep, and then he's kind of gay for like younger guys and shit. And when he walked away, Jerry Buss was like, "Yeah, he's a weirdo. He's trying to buy the Lakers from me or up under me or whatever, like trying to steal the Lakers from him before Jerry got it." So Donald Sterling has been rich and in a powerful, powerful circle, is my point, for a really long time. So that's why he got out the way he did. And I'm not saying it's right. It doesn't make it right, but that's why he got out the way he got out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean it is.
It's that inner circle that's just been around for forever and ever and ever. Like, imagine, like I seen who was trying to buy an NBA team recently, and it didn't end up happening.
Who?
Who was it, man?
You talking about the expansion teams, or you talking about a current team?
No, it was a current team. It was just it was P. Diddy and someone, wasn't it? They were trying to buy an NBA team. I can't remember. They were trying to buy an NBA team, and they couldn't buy it, but they obviously would have enough money to. It was someone like P. Diddy, who obviously has enough money to buy a team.
You think so?
Like, huh?
You think P. Diddy has enough?
P. Diddy has not enough by himself.
But he can probably get a group of investors.
P. Diddy has a group of 20 people that have enough for sure.
That's true.
If he wanted to just take over an NBA franchise and he had people on his back, he could make it happen.
Nah, but you know what's so funny? You know what guy is gonna definitely own a team, and it's mad obvious they're gonna help him? LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron's gonna own a piece of Cleveland or somebody like that.
Nah, I don't even think it's Cleveland. Nah, I don't think it's Cleveland. Because what's his name? That owner's not gonna sell LeBron that team. Dan Gilbert? Yeah, I don't like him.
Oh no, Dan Gilbert doesn't like LeBron. It'll be
somebody will.
It'll be a big market team though.
Nah, I don't. A big market team? I don't know, Michael. To me,
I don't know, because Dwayne Wade. You're right. Dwayne Wade bought the Jazz, some of the Jazz, and then
nah, but look at Michael Jordan. He literally built the league, and they gave him the Charlotte Bobcats.
But he's from Charlotte.
I'm like, shit. What you gotta do? Like, whose dick you gotta suck to fucking get a decent market team?
But he's from North Carolina though.
I feel you on that, but damn, I don't know if I would have chose the Charlotte Bob. That's like a fucking lose-lose situation. It's like, have you ever watched a Charlotte Bobcats game in League Pass?
Let's have you ever seen it? Had the chances to make Charlotte a really good team. He's picked really stupid people like Adam Morrison.
I feel you, but Charlotte got a certain ceiling as an NBA franchise. They're not gonna make money like that. Like, I watched them on League Pass.
They're gonna have to get lucky and blow up off of draft picks, and it's gonna have to happen within 2 or 3 years, kind of like what Atlanta's done.
Nah, hold up. I'm gonna tell you this as a Knicks fan, because I'm used to watching the Knicks broadcast, which has a lot of sponsors. This shit is like A1 top-notch production, bro. I watched the Charlotte Bobcats on League Pass. I thought I was watching a high school game, son. I could not believe they were showing like local people. Like local ads, they had no ads for like certain slots. I was like, "What is this shit?" The quality, the production was low.
Bronny had more televised games.
Yeah, the quality of the production was low. I was like, "Oh my god, they have no money." Like comparing them to the Knicks, I'm like, "Yo, they got no money." The production quality was low.
That's even with them, Charlotte improving this year too. They weren't as terrible as they usually are, at least. And I watched a couple, and it was bad, like you were saying.
Yeah, like yo, the quality of their games, like you know how like Monday Night Football or like any NFL like premiere, like Sunday Night Football or whatever, it's like a production. Like certain NBA teams, like most of their games are somewhat has that type of level of production. Maybe not on the NFL level, but you can tell they put money into it. The Bobcats, the Hornets
and animations during the half times and shit. Yeah, and like
they were showing the fans dancing for most of it. I was like, yo, that's a lot of real estate for ads that's not happening right now on this broadcast. I was like, man, Charlotte is like must be small market as fuck.
They're pretty small market. I want to go to one of their games because it's pretty close to Atlanta, but I mean, all their tickets are pretty cheap.
Yeah, hopefully LaMelo Ball could help Jordan out and be a blessing for him to get
LaMelo
that
Ball
franchise
surprised
up.
me. I'm not gonna lie. I did not expect LaMelo Ball to be this good.
Mm-hmm.
But Celtics in 6.
Nah, you bugging. Kyrie about to give you guys the business.
Brooklyn was chanting they want Boston tonight.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah,
Kyrie about
to give them everything they've been waiting for.
Yeah, Boston.
Y'all don't have Robert Williams though. That hurts.
We got Tice. He can hold it down.
Tice gonna hold down KD from not dropping 50.
Horford played for Atlanta for so long. Horford is so mediocre, bro.
Oh, don't do that, bro. He's one of the reasons. Really, he's alongside with Robert Williams for our defense. Really.
I watched the last game that you guys played. I can't remember who it was against, but Al Horford picked it up.
Yep, it was probably the Bulls because that was his last game.
Yeah, he played a lot better towards the end of the season because he had to. When Robert got hurt, that's when he stepped it up.
Yeah, he had to step up. Tice came back. Bro, he about to do it to them. Bro, we're not worried about Kyrie. Who said Kyrie? We're not worried about him.
Oh my God!
You know what's so funny? For the Celtics fan, man, you remember that interview that Kyrie had when they asked him about the Patriots winning the Super Bowl, and he was like, "Yeah, go Pats." When he was playing for y'all, that's when I knew he was not signing with y'all. The way he said it, I was like, "Oh, he ain't fucking with them like that."
Nah, I don't think I ever seen that, but
yeah, there was the Patriots won the Super Bowl. They interviewed him, and they was like, "Oh, what you think about the Patriots winning the Super Bowl?" And then he said, mad sarcastically, "Oh yeah, go Pats." He said it mad sarcastically. I was like, "Oh, he ain't really fucking with them like that."
But let's be real here, though. Boston, it wasn't working for Kyrie in Boston. Boston was better the year before without Kyrie.
No, they were good with no expectations. As soon as the expectations hit, the young guys were not used to it.
It's not, bro. He just didn't want it to work. He just didn't want to be there. But it's all right.
Nah, man. Yo, the young guys thought they were nice. Why wouldn't they think that? Like they got to the Eastern Conference Finals without him. But then when there was expectations of them getting back there, that's a lot. It hits very different for young players when you got expectations. That's how I interpret it, because I'm just like, yo, they should be doing the same thing, but that season looked horrible, man. And Kyrie, I think he was out that second go around. He wasn't playing as much.
Wait, you talking about when they were in the playoffs and he was injured, him and Hayward?
No, the following year. The following year with the expectation of them getting back to at least the third round of the playoffs.
He was playing. That was the Bucks series. He was playing. That was the Pacers first, then the Bucks. Mm-hmm. But he just out after the first game. We did good that first game. We beat them. After that game, I don't even know what happened to him. I guess he was just on the bipolar or something. I don't know what was happening, bro. I don't know, bro. He was the reason of us falling, for sure, because he was our leader. So.
Yeah,
he could. I admit he could have did a better job leading, but
yeah, he can't lead a team.
Nah, but at the end of the day, man, Tatum and especially Tatum, bro. Like, trust me, man. Them guys, they were cocky, bro. They were cocky going in that second go around with the expectation of them getting deep into the playoffs.
They just took LeBron to 7 the year before, so
but that's with no pressure. No one expected them to do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's not if they lost, if LeBron had swept them, everyone would have been like, "Yo, y'all did good. Look how far y'all got." You know, no expectations. But what happens the next year when you have that expectation? Yo, you need to get over here, or this season is considered a wash. Like,
I mean, that's facts, but Jason Tatum had free range to do anything he wanted. So did everyone else on the team. They played more team basketball when they didn't have Kyrie. When they had Kyrie, it was more stagnant offense.
Yeah. Okay.
Kyrie's just so ISO, man.
But yo, wait, hold on. Let me throw this monkey wrench at you. Let me throw this monkey wrench at you. Why was Gordon Hayward, even though we all saw he should have been coming off the bench, why did they keep making him start?
That's Brad Stevens just being biased from the college days. But I agree with that. Gordon Hayward is also
he was fucking them over
for them not being good that year. But
yeah, coming off that injury, he was fucking them over.
Dude, Brad Stevens, where'd they go? Butler. Brad Stevens coached.
Yeah, Butler.
So you already know he's got a little bit of bias.
I mean, who would they start though? Because Jalen Brown wasn't as good.
Player a lot, you feel like you have to start him. Like a lot of coaches do that.
Jalen Brown wasn't as good as he was now or the year before.
When you're paying someone as much as they were paying him, the GM, the owner, everyone forces you to play. I mean, you're paying him too much. You have to play him. And he was an all-star prior to snapping his leg in half. So, I don't know. I see why they gave him the chance, but they should have made adjustments, took him out the starting lineup whenever he obviously wasn't performing like he was before.
Yeah, but I think Towns just foul out.
I don't know. I've been watching this entire game, and I feel like they locked Karl Towns down. He picked it up in the second half, though, didn't he?
He just picked up his fifth foul. His sixth foul.
He just fouled. Oh, my God, he fouled.
I want Minnesota to win so bad.
Me too. Damn. No one likes the Clippers.
Yeah, no one likes the Clippers.
Yeah, I'm telling you, the Clippers.
Towns fouled out with 11 points on 3 for 11 shooting.
Damn.
5 rebounds, 3 assists.
Yeah, I'm looking at it too. Yeah, Anthony Edwards is doing his thing. I saw Anthony Edwards try to bang it on somebody. He tried to destroy somebody's life. He tried to dunk it on 2 people.
He got blocked, right?
Yeah, I think he got blocked.
I live in Athens. I got to see Anthony Edwards play at UGA like probably 10 games. I watched him play it at home a lot.
Do you see Jalen Brown when he was in Georgia? Or
no, but I did see Jalen. I remember watching his state championship game on
really? Nice.
TV. Yeah. Jalen Brown was really good. He played for Norcross or Pebblebrook, right?
He played for Marietta.
Or Marietta, yeah.
No, wait, Wheeler High School. Was he just like? It's kind of interesting. Was he like just like an athletic freak? Because like now, like he was. He developed so much more skills, like from his ball handling, and like he couldn't really even dribble when he came into the league. So I was just like wondering, like in high school, was it just like him just dunking on dudes? Like
yeah, he was so much more. He was just uber athletic, way more athletic than everyone else.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was really good in high school, but I didn't think he would be this good in the NBA. Especially after seeing him his rookie year. I don't even think he got to start his rookie year or his first.
Yeah, he was on the bench. Like, he was essentially a role player. Like, he was like an energy guy.
Yo, Paul George is cooking. He can't play.
What time you guys all at? I'm at 5:26. So
5:18.
Okay.
I'm at 5:35.
5:30.
Do any of you guys do Prize Picks?
Nah, man.
Nah.
Do what?
Prize Picks.
Oh, no.
Ooh, good rebound.
Kyrie was money tonight.
Yo, that Nets Celtics series, oh my God.
Bro.
I can't wait for that.
And like that's like I'm like already like shivering. Like
this Sunday.
So
bro, I'm like in a rare minority, but I actually think the Nets are like they're not great defensively, but I feel like when they can get stops when they need to, which is I think like what they're trying to do. Like they just need that 2 or 3 stops, and like that's ball game. Because like the shot making from them, man, like you can't do anything about it, but like get the ball out of their hands. Like that's what I would do. Like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Seth Curry, they're role players. Seth Curry and Bruce Brown, those 2 players mean a lot to how good the Nets will be in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And Seth Curry's got to step up.
But
Curry hasn't been that good since
No, he got there.
And he also got like targeted like a lot.
Yo, D'Angelo Russell, what? Oh shit. Minnesota's lit.
Yeah. Pat Beverly was turned in the first quarter. He hit a 3 in somebody's face.
Bro, what exactly happened to the lady that glued herself? Like, was she like trying to repair something and just like glued herself, or like?
Oh yeah, I heard about that. What happened with that? I heard somebody try to glue himself to the court.
No, like there was like a lady. She was like working. I don't know if like she was like trying to fix something on the court, but like she ended up gluing herself. No, I'm not even joking, bro. Like,
oh my god.
For, like,
where on
like,
the court?
Like underneath, like during a break, like
That's
she was
crazy.
trying to like fix something, but like she glued herself to the court, and then like it took like 10 minutes to like remove her off like the court.
Bro,
I'm not even
y'all,
joking.
like,
Look it up.
Have
Yeah,
y'all
that
ever,
really
like,
happened.
Like, have you guys ever like watched porn and like the video was so good, like after you jacked off, like you just kept watching the video because like the storyline was good?
Hell no.
You gotta see how it ends.
Nah, bro. Y'all got a problem if y'all do that. That shit's getting turned off. History deleted. Erase that shit from my mind. That didn't happen. That's what I do.
Yo, for some reason, I thought he's gonna relate it to the woman getting glued in the court. I'm like,
I think he's a troll.
yeah.
Nah, he is.
Wait, who said
But
that?
everyone-
Who said that?
But
Bob.
this is an open-minded chat. I love how no one interrupted him or said anything. We all just listened and then just like responded.
Yeah, because I'm like, yo, so she glued herself like porn or some shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I was waiting for his analogy. I'm like, the hell?
Reggie Jackson isolation. On Pat Bev, all straps. Pure
Yo,
straps on him.
Pat Bev,
Yeah,
man.
Pat Bev.
Yo, Pat Bev is turned up.
I didn't know he asked for more money, and they told him no.
Oh,
That's what they said in the
shit.
beginning of the game, that Pat Bev asked for more money, and the
Yo.
Clippers told him no. So then he was like, "Well, trade me." I did not know that.
You guys just curious. You guys think Ty Lue's the best coach in the league?
Hell no. I like
Really?
Eric Spoelstra.
Nah, Ty Lue and the Phoenix coach
I like
last
Spoelstra
year.
too.
No, but Ty
I'm
Lue,
like
Ty Lue and the
Spoelstra,
Phoenix coach
Monty,
last year, they were
or
killing
Nick
it,
Nurse.
man. They were both killing it. But
Who
Pat
else?
Bev just forced a
Man,
turnover.
I'm
win. Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm a Mavericks fan. I'm really pleasantly surprised with what Jason Kidd's done this year. I did not like that hire at all. He's proved me wrong so far.
Bro, but Jason Kidd, bro, like, is he like on like getting death threats for like playing Luka too much, or like what's like?
Oh yeah, people are pissed about it. I mean, that was pretty stupid. But the rest of the season, but yeah, no, people are definitely
he fixed a lot.
about
He fixed a lot of issues. Like the Mavs weren't a good defensive team before, like he came.
Yeah,
Wow.
they were terrible defensively. I never thought they could play defense like this. So I've been really surprised. I mean, Luka's having a...
I'm sorry, go
Sorry,
ahead.
what? Luka's really turned it up defensively this year too, and I'm sure a lot of that's Jason Kidd coaching him up. It's got to be.
Yeah, Jason Kidd gave him the ball and just let him. I feel like he has more freedom under Jason Kidd for sure. So
Carlisle. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard. I don't know. They were just saying that Luka wasn't a huge fan of Rick Carlisle. So
Yeah, he didn't. I think it was a little overblown. He didn't dislike him, but they didn't get along very great and didn't see eye to. Like Rick Carlisle's notoriously really hard on his point guards, especially young ones. And I mean, we got a talent like that. Rick Carlisle's a good coach. When you've got a point guard that's that smart like that, you got to be willing to give up some control.
So usually, when you get a franchise talent, usually the franchise is all right, bend the knee, give them what they want.
Yeah, because that's how it is in the NBA. It's not. It's
oh, sorry, go ahead.
They try to be and sometimes they'll try to be like NFL coaches trying to micromanage everything. You can't do that in the NBA when you got stars like that.
Yeah. It's a player-driven league.
Oh yeah, agreed.
Yeah, what do you tell Kobe, Steph, Kevin Durant? What do you tell them when there's 20 seconds left on the clock?
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, bro, most coaches I just feel are just there to I'm not saying you can't, anybody can give you an NBA coach, they're really smart coaches, but it's usually I feel like a mental kind of like a therapist type thing where they're just trying to yo, you got this, bro.
Yes.
I'm not even
it's
joking.
for organization.
Yeah.
AKA,
a lot of ego management too.
Yeah,
if you got more than one star on the team, like what Phil Jackson always had to do, manage players' egos against each other.
Brad Stevens was a really good X's and O's guy, but at the end of the day, in terms of like, you know, trying to like instill culture and like trying to like be like keep those guys like under control and like stuff like that. Like he essentially kind of failed at that. And then like Ime comes in and is like, yo, like this is what we're doing. Like everyone's held to this standard.
Yeah.
And then we're rolling with that.
What is he doing in the front office for Boston? Is he the GM or?
Yeah, he's the GM.
Oh, okay.
Have y'all ever seen that? Has this guy ever proven himself as a good coach? He got that title way too quick.
He didn't even win a championship in college. He almost did.
We're talking about Brad Stevens, right?
Yeah, he has like the most playoff wins without a championship.
Wait, we talking about Brad Stevens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they give him the title of a good NBA coach really fast. And then
because,
he just became the GM.
He was taking like Isaiah Thomas teams and like this was like when LeBron was under watch, and like they had no business being there, and like even Tatum's rookie year they had no business going to those things, and then like it got to too much, and then like now like when they asked him to like further title expectations, like he couldn't deliver on that end. But I thought he was good, like for what it's worth, like to get like to be like in like near the finals like without a top 5 player. Like I think that's pretty good, if you ask me from the coaching perspective.
I like how Boston kind of picks someone and sticks with it though. As a Laker fan, that shit gets annoying. How the Lakers ever since getting LeBron, man. If you have one bad year, you're getting fired or you're getting shipped off, or there's so much media attention on
Facts.
you. Like,
oh, you a Laker fan?
Yeah, I'm more of a Lakers fan because I grew up as a Kobe fan, so I feel like I have to root for the Lakers. But I can't say I'm a big LeBron fan.
But you got your title, bro. Like at the end of the day, man, like you can say what you want about the Lakers. It's all fun and games and making memes, but like you got your title. But it's just that like management wise, like you guys have just been terrible essentially. Like Russ trade, not paying Caruso.
Man, trading the biggest mistake they made was trading KCP and Kuzma for Russell in the first place. They could have. First off, DeMar DeRozan wanted to be a Laker, and LeBron was already talking to Russ, so they just shut that down. And it's like, I imagine what DeMar could have done for the Lakers this year, especially with AD being out half the year. He could have just played power forward just like he did for the Bulls and the Spurs. And I don't know. I feel like the Lakers' year would have been a lot different had they had DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry maybe. But
yeah, the Russ
the
thing
Lakers
was like
wasn't much.
Bro, like the Russ thing was like kind of like a brand like marketing thing. It's like, yo, we got like we got this like Showtime, like, you know, Russ, like, you know, one of the best players, like arguably like.
Y'all seen this game? This shit is crazy.
Yeah,
shit is crazy. That shit was an Avengers movie that everybody wanted to see, and then it ended up being trash. Like the super
Eternals,
yes, exactly. The super teams nowadays are organized, bro. They just slap superstars together. Miami's made sense. Golden State's made sense. Boston's made sense. Like this game is crazy though.
Pat Bev.
Yo, Pat Bev is turned all the way up.
One. T-Lo?
I'm at 2-0, 159. I don't know where you guys are at.
I'm at 153.
Okay. Was that a 3? Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's a big rebound.
D-Lo putting up Brooklyn numbers? Brooklyn D-Lo numbers?
Word. Yo, D-Lo's in the zone, boy.
And airballed that? I love seeing the Clippers get screwed, bro. I love it.
Somebody rolling up that sour?
Who's the Mavs fan? I know you like seeing the Clippers lose.
Oh yeah, man. You have no idea. I hate that team so goddamn much.
Bro, those Mavs series, bro, like they were right there. It's just that somehow like they managed to like hand it all over to the Clippers, man.
I know.
Like,
it was bad. I mean, Luka didn't get any help down the stretch. especially at Game 6 and 7 last year. It was. I felt really bad for him.
But it was like I felt like the worst part about it was like, did you like you guys like you showed up in LA, but then like for some reason you were losing home games, which is like a pretty bad sign.
Yeah, it's weird. I thought it's weird. Dallas has a good home court crowd. I don't know what the problem was. So they've done that the last couple of years with Rick Carlisle too. It's turned around some this year, but they were not a very good home team those last few years. I don't know what the problem was. But yeah, I'll be happy to hopefully not play them again this year. I mean, I think Dallas would win, but I can't take losing to that fucking team three years in a row. I can't do it.
Ooh, Paul George, man. That boy came to play.
That boy, nice. He just came back from injury like 2 weeks ago, too, didn't he?
Yeah, he dropped like 35 his first game back.
Yeah. Man, he came back ready to roll.
Yo, the refs letting them play.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I love about the playoffs, man. Enough of these ticky-tack bullshit fouls.
I used to love it when James Harden was on the Rockets and would be used to getting all those calls and then would go into the playoffs and couldn't score because they wouldn't give him that shit.
Yep. That's what I love about that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking James Harden, man, be trying to exploit the rules.
Yeah. I hate that shit.
The problem with like James Harden's like approach to the game is like the first thing he'll look for before actually making the basket is contact. Like that dude looks for contact before anything.
Yeah.
He
have anybody in here
win a championship?
Have anybody in here ever played basketball with someone like James Harden where he always drew fouls? I hate that type of player, man.
I mean, like no one gets free throws, but like, and when I played, but I know one person who just play hero ball all the time in the pickup court.
Nah, not in pickup, like in a league or some shit. I knew a kid that played like that, man. Shit was annoying as fuck.
Yes.
It's the worst, man.
Like
just drawing
people
fouls
24/7. Layup that Anthony Edwards just did, that kind of shit. And I don't know how they do it because if I constantly did that, I swear I would break something. Like I know people that could just slap the floor over and over and over and get fouls every time. Because in high school where I was playing in Georgia, like 5-10 years ago, they didn't. I don't know. It's different. They didn't call as many fouls as they do now. Like you had to really, really get fouled back then to get. It's crazy how it's changed that much in the past 5 or 10 years, but it has. Because when I was playing, every team I played against, even in my last 2015 in high school, every team had maybe 1 or 2 set shooters. But now you go watch high school games or watch the state tournaments, and people are just like heaving threes. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Wow, they're doing this.
How much time you got left on yours?
I don't know. I just went to commercial break.
38.
Yeah.
38 seconds.
I'm on 38. Anthony Edwards shooting free throws.
They're doing all this without Towns.
Damian Lillard commercial.
It looks like Minnesota's probably got this.
Yo, what's up with Dame, man? Is he trying to play competitively or is he trying to get paid?
He already came out with another loyalty statement the other day.
He's just trying to get paid, man. You know he's eligible for an extension, right? Early extension.
Yeah. He'll be one of the highest paid players ever, right?
Yeah, if man. It's mad obvious what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's going to get that contract and then demand a trade in about a year or so.
Nah, but you know what it is? Like, if you're trying to get paid, man, just stop acting like you're trying to win a championship, bro.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get paid. Ain't nothing wrong with it. He deserves it, but he's trying to act like he's trying to win. He's really not.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know, bro. I feel like I could, if we're talking the difference between $220 million and $250 million, I'll take $220 million to get the fuck out of Portland and go play somewhere else. You know what I mean? I'll take a little $30 million cut to leave Portland.
Yo, but sometimes guys want to be the man where they at.
Yeah.
They rather
he can
do that.
be the man wherever he's at, just about it. If he went to LA right now, he'd be the man. If he went to the Lakers right now, he would be the man. You think the Lakers are gonna make him shoot less threes than what he shoots right now? He's gonna shoot just as much volume as he shoots now, if not more, with the Lakers. Because so much more attention would be somewhere else. He's never had that. He's never had a low post presence, a defense that has to worry about a center on his team or anything like that. You know. I just feel like I don't know. I feel like maybe his numbers might go down, but I feel like he'd still have highlight plays and still would win more games if he would go play somewhere like LA.
Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. The NBA put him on the 75 list with him being in a small town Portland. So, he's getting his recognition regardless. So he's probably good and just gonna take his money.
I respect that too. Don't go ring chasing and shit. I feel like if he does leave, he needs to go somewhere that's respectable to go to, somewhere that's good but not too good. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I really can't think of a good team other than the Lakers for Lillard to go to.
I can't believe the T-Wolves are doing this with no Towns.
Yeah, pretty nuts.
The Clippers always choke.
You love to see it.
Wow, look at Pat Bev. Yo, Pat Bev turned up.
His Twitter is going to be so lit. He's going to be talking shit. So what does this mean? So this means they play the winner of tomorrow night's game?
Let me see. The Clippers. So wait, no, the T-Wolves. The T-Wolves secure a playoff spot. The Clippers have to play one more time against either the Pelicans or the Spurs.
That game is a toss-up. I really don't know who's going to win that game. I see a lot of people are saying New Orleans, but
The Spurs have come on pretty strong the last couple weeks, I feel like.
I'm saying, bro, I like DeJounte Murray. I'm a big fan of his. I think
Yeah, me too. He's a nice player.
he's slept on. He's set the record for the most triple doubles in San Antonio or something like that.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know about triple doubles. I think that might still be David Robinson.
Yeah.
But
And he's been good for a while, too. It's just their team has been so bad, nobody cares.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I can't believe Pop is still just like wasting his time for that San Antonio just shit team. I figured he would have been retired. He was talking about it and contemplating when Tim Duncan retired.
Mm-hmm.
So I figured he would have retired shortly after, but shit, it's been 5 years since Tim Duncan retired.
Mm-hmm.
Still coaching is crazy.
I thought he would have too, for sure. He's got to be 70 by now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 70 something. I just don't see the point. Like, what are you doing, man?
Nah, he's gonna stay there forever. Because remember, his wife died and he kept coaching.
Yeah.
That's what happened. That's what
Yeah.
happened. I don't blame him, bro. I couldn't go home and be by myself. That much money, bro, that would be depressing.
Yeah, he's 73.
Damn. Yeah, he's not.
Yeah. That's why he's coaching.
That's a good point. I forgot about that, his wife dying.
Yeah, but my only thing is that wasn't his wife like sick and then he kept coaching and then she died and he kept coaching still? Like, when did he ever spend time with her?
Oh, I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, this dude just kept going. I'm like, damn, son, like that's some cold shit. Like, I never heard of Pop taking a break. His wife's sick. It's just like, yo, he's coaching. She died, and then he's literally coaching the next day. He ain't taking no time
Was
off,
that
man.
Kenneth Faried on Minnesota's bench?
Yo, nah, it's I don't want to say Jay Crowder. Nah, he's in Phoenix.
No, he's Phoenix.
That's funny though, because I seen Kenneth Faried. No, that's Taurean Prince, I think. But I seen Kenneth Faried his Instagram the other day. That dude fell off the map. He had
He did.
one really good year. I mean, he got a nickname and everything. It was like the shit.
Nah, Derek Favors fell off the map.
Derek Favors was like, you had to be a real NBA fan to know Derek Favors was balling for the Jazz for like 10 years there.
Yo, apparently when they traded Melo,
Pat Bev is on crack, bro.
Yeah, apparently when Denver wanted to trade Melo,
bro, he's did the Dwayne Wade,
they wanted
bro.
to trade for Derek Favors, Melo, which is crazy. Damn, look at Pat Bev, man. What the fuck? My man turned up. Yo, Pat Bev, man, looking like Rocky, man. Yo. Pat Bev is on his Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Man, if I played for the Clippers, I would not, dude. I would, as soon as he came to hug me, I'd whisper just like the Michael Jordan shit, like "fuck you, bitch." You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, Morris did that shit. Morris is like, get the fuck on somewhere, bro.
Oh man!
Wow. That man's been playing for the Clippers so long. I remember my first fucking win. Like, fuck.
I was kind of hoping the Clippers would win this so Kawhi could come back.
Kawhi is taking the year off, bro. Kawhi does not give a shit. That boy Kawhi is relaxing. Kawhi's probably watching this game from home.
If he's even watching.
Yeah, if he's even watching. They got his chip out, bro. He's just he's charging right now. That dude really could care less about any attention or anything. Like, Kawhi Leonard would rather just, like, if they would let him play under, like, a different identity, I think he would.
Yo, D'Angelo Russell really turned back the clock.
That man said this is our first TV game all year.
Yo, Anthony Edwards was killing it, man. 30 points? God damn.
Yeah, he's cooking for real.
So I found out about this woman gluing herself to the court. Apparently, it was like a protest.
Oh my god.
She wore a shirt that said "Glenn Taylor roasts animals alive." She was referring to an egg farm that Glenn Taylor had that recently had to kill chickens because of a bird flu outbreak.
What the fuck?
That's what she was doing.
Yo, this is going back to that conversation we had about Michael Jordan not being on social media. Remember I told you your brand could be too big for you to be on that shit.
It is. I was about to say this game's definitely in LA, but it's in Minnesota, so that sounds like some LA shit.
Oh man, anything for a clout.
Glued herself to the floor.
That's so. I've never heard of someone doing. Oh, I just saw a picture of it.
I bet when the commercial ended, they're like, just rip it off. Like, we gotta continue. Just go.
She must have found some high quality glue for it to set that fast.
Yo, wait, what happened in Philly when there was a fan not too long ago. It was wearing like
this man is crying.
There was wearing a marijuana shirt. What did he do? He touched the backboard. He did some shit by Embiid. Y'all remember that? The Philly fan. He did some really dumb shit when he stormed the court. I'm about to look that up. He did some really dumb shit.
Why are they giving Jordan Woods screen time, bro? I'm not gonna lie, I would have put all my money on the Clippers. It's wild.
Pat Beverly crying? Dude.
Yes.
Calm down, man.
tell you, my man went Stone Cold Steve Austin, man.
I can't believe.
Oh yeah. Now I remember the fans stormed the court and touched the backboard during the 76ers game, and he was wearing a marijuana T-shirt for the weed strain he was selling.
Yo, they keep comparing Anthony Edwards to Michael Jordan. I'm dumb.
Yeah, they do anything to have that convo. Yo, those guys in the TNT crew, man, they stay joking around, boy.
It's not gonna be good once Charles leaves, though. They said he said he was done after his next contract. It won't be the same.
Wait, when is he leaving?
I don't know. They asked him if he was gonna re-sign once this deal that he's under is up, and he was like, "I don't want to be like old, and y'all see me age like throughout the years, and you guys just see me become old as shit on TV." Yeah, so he was like saying he wants to quit soon and shit. So
that's such a Charles Barkley thing to say.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I would pay
he is fun.
Him for one night. One of my friends, actually, her good friend, one of my friends went to Auburn, and he like hangs around there a lot because he went there, and one of my friends knows him a lot and has gone out drinking with him a couple of times and said he's exactly as funny and like cool as you think he would be in person.
Oh yeah, I could tell Charles Barkley is funny as fuck.
Yeah.
He does not care. I get bored and I look up like YouTube video highlights of him and Shaq because they're hilarious.
Yeah.
Him and Shaq got into a really big fight when they used to play. Like Charles Barkley threw that ball off his face.
They used to get into arguments like bad blood arguments a lot when Shaq first came on too. It like got uncomfortable a few times.
Shaq stays talking shit.
Nah, that's Shaq. Shaq be trolling, man.
He does. I mean, I like Shaq, but Shaq stays talking shit to these new players. Like I seen him still talking shit about Dwight Howard.
Wait, hold on. But I don't blame Shaq because that's how they treated him. The like what Kareem. They used to talk mad shit about Shaq. Oh, you're never gonna win nothing. You're just gonna collect a bunch of individual accolades, big man. They always talk shit about Shaq.
Yeah,
Shaq.
On Shaq
nah, that shit made Shaq better, man. Shaq just thinks these new era, these new kids, man, like Donovan Mitchell. He thinks that they're gonna accept it the same way. They're gonna take the criticism and be like, I need to get better. That's all he's doing. But the new players, they might not interpret it that way. But if they look at the history of it, they'll see that all the legendary players, especially the centers, they used to talk shit about Shaq. They not literally talking shit. They used to motivate him by being like, you score all them points, that don't mean nothing. Oh, you made the finals as a young guy, that don't mean nothing. When you gonna win something? They used to talk to Shaq like that.
Oh yeah, I remember because I seen an interview with Shaq and he was saying that he lost his first ring and was pissed the fuck off, and Jerry West told him like, yo, I lost 9 finals, bro, like you're gonna win a finals, relax. And then they went on to win 3 straight. But I don't know, Shaq is, and everyone that Shaq has something to say about is warranted though, like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shaq doesn't ever get on. I don't ever really hear Shaq say any out of hand shit about current players and shit, but he did have JaVale McGee's nuts in his mouth there for a minute though.
Yeah, he was ODing on McGee. He was a little bit going overboard with that shit.
McGee was really bad though. It's impressive how much better he got. I told you going to Golden State, bro. Once you go to Golden State, if you can't make it in Golden State, bro, you cannot make it anywhere. That team turns anyone into like a decent player.
Oh yeah, look at Jordan Poole, man.
Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins,
Gary Payton II.
They brought Andrew Bogut back.
I forgot about Andrew Bogut.
And look at Draymond. What would Draymond be on any other team? Draymond Charles Barkley even said it. That Draymond's a triple single and night out.
Single.
Man, he would have been a Brian Scalabrine, man, on other teams.
Yeah, you put Draymond in Atlanta, and he would not get playing time over John Collins. He would not be better than just playing John Collins. Like, I don't know. And for some reason, in Golden State, it's where he fits.
No, but like the funny thing about him and being in Golden State, I feel like Golden State need him. It's not like
they do. They better
need
with
him.
That's the weird thing.
Yeah, it's like as good as they are, they need him. He's like an enforcer, the guy who sets the tone. They need him.
I could not stand playing with that guy though. I can tell that. I just could not stand playing.
Nah, but like if they don't have him on the squad, who the hell turns up on their team? Like nobody really turns up like that. Curry don't really yell at guys like that.
No, bro. I feel like Curry is like never talks to anyone. I don't know. I don't know. Curry doesn't feel like he's the type to turn up on you, like you said.
Yeah, you need someone that's gonna turn up on the court.
Steph is more worried about what he's doing. I don't think Steph really is like the type of guy that's gonna get other guys out of a slump or talk them out or whatever.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, man. Draymond Green told Kevin Durant he ain't shit. God damn, that's crazy.
Green is the reason why KD left.
Yeah, I mean in a way, but I'm pretty sure it's other shit. Like how Golden State lied about his injury. That shit wasn't an Achilles. Forced the man to be on the fucking court. That shit was tasteless.
Yeah,
that shit was tasteless, yo. I was like, damn, they gonna let KD die on the court?
He wanted to go to New York though. They caught him, Kyrie, in the tunnel talking about it, and everyone thought they're going to your Knicks. But
I think Kevin Durant too wanted to win a championship for another team. Because he's sensitive, man, and like he that stuff, all that noise people were talking about him going to a 73-win team and ring chasing bothered him. I think he wanted to go somewhere else to win a title, somewhere else to shut people up.
That's true. Yeah, I think the same thing. I think that too. He definitely couldn't finish out in Golden State and have any respect in his career. He has to win a ring somewhere else for people to solidify him. I don't think no one I know has him in their top 3 all time. But if he wins a ring or 2 with the Nets, you're gonna have to start bringing it up,
bro.
Yeah.
You know had he won with Golden State, he would have been him, Shaq, and Jordan, 3-time MVPs back to back to back. Like Kevin Durant, and if you look at Kevin Durant's like shooting percentages, man, it's crazy, bro. My man plays from the perimeter and almost has 60% in some seasons shooting. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
60%. Yo, Kobe in his best year shot 44%. My man KD got multiple seasons shooting like 57%.
He's had several 50, 40, 90 seasons too, I think, at least a couple.
Yeah, man. Kevin Durant is like first ballot Hall of Famer, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there'll be no one ever like Kevin Durant, bro. Someone that big that can move like he can, bro, that's crazy. You see a lot of players built like him that just aren't him. You know what I mean? Like Giannis had to beef up. Giannis had the KD frame at first, but the Bucks realized that shit wasn't gonna work, and they made it. That's why he can't shoot. He's so buff, bro. You see him shoot free throws. His pecs and shit are so fucking buff, and his shoulders that he can't shoot. Like he can't tuck his shoulder in because he's too big. So, but I mean, it's worth it because I mean that body style fits him better.
Yeah.
He can't shoot like me.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, even though he didn't play 2 seasons, man, this guy career average 27 points per game, 49% field goal shooting, man. As a career average, 49%. That's crazy. That's like power forward, like fucking numbers. He plays from the perimeter, man. That's crazy.
And then he came back from an Achilles tear, like was not pretty much nothing. Like that's a career, and at his age too, that's a career killer for a lot of guys.
Yeah, with him being as tall as he is too.
Right, that frame. Yeah, it's crazy.
Can you guys tell the difference in the way he plays though, since he's came back?
Not really. He kind of looks the same. I mean, it's hard to tell because, I remember like before he got hurt, he was flawless. He was flawless.
When Kyrie wouldn't play. But my thing is it's been looking like if Kyrie is doing anything in the first half, KD just fucking says, okay, fuck it, you got the whole game. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, sometimes, KD's a bit passive.
Like, tonight he did good, though. Tonight he had 11 assists in the third quarter, I checked, and he only had like 14 or 15 points. But Kyrie hadn't even missed his shot until the fourth quarter, so you couldn't really blame him for that. But they're gonna need KD and Kyrie to have 30 come playoff time to win some big games. Like, they're gonna need them both. They're gonna need 60 points out of both of them. Like, especially if Ben Simmons isn't gonna play.
Yep. Yo, who do you guys have between Dallas Mavericks and the Utah Jazz in that series?
Depends on Luke when Luka plays.
What do you mean if Luka plays?
I mean, he's going to play it. There's a good chance he misses that first game, I think, though.
Luka's hurt.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, man.
They caught Luka walking into a hospital yesterday with a boot on.
Yeah, calf strain.
It was like a TMZ like undercover picture. Like they caught him walking in from like inside a car.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. And it's a calf. Yeah, what you said, a calf strain or something.
Yeah, they're not saying how bad it is either. So it's hard to tell if it's just gamesmanship and trying to throw Utah off, or if they're really not sure. I mean, you can't really tell, but I think there's a good chance. I mean, Dallas plays first too. They play Saturday at noon.
That's crazy. Is TMZ?
Yeah,
is TMZ?
Strain will take about probably a month to heal too.
Yeah, it says no time.
Wait, what's the injury?
Calf strain. I mean, if it's a mild strain, you can come back from that pretty fast. But if it's like a grade 2, that takes a while to come back from. So
if they're doing that to fuck with Utah, that is a gangster move.
Yeah, I mean, I have no doubt he'll play at some point. The question is, what I'm really worried about is if he tries to play through it and then blows out his Achilles or something like that from compensating. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. I mean, he'll do anything to get out there, but.
Bro, if I'm Mark Cuban or Jason Kidd, I'm telling Luka like, yo, fuck this year. If you can't play on it, don't play on it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they can't afford that.
No.
So you said
that's probably why it's no timeable return right now.
Hold up. So y'all said TMZ was the one that had the footage?
I don't know if TMZ had it, but it was TMZ-like footage. Like, you know what I mean? Like, someone was in their car and took it, like, undercover. Like, they are obviously trying to keep it, like, under wraps. And he was walking in with, like, a boot on. And
he limped off the court last game, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they confirmed that the boot wasn't bad. I think some doctors said it was just a precautionary measure instead of something really bad because they were walking in to do the MRI.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wouldn't have a boot on. He wouldn't have a boot on prior to getting the MRI because every time I've had to put a boot on, it's been after the MRI. That's what tells you if you need the boot. So it makes sense. But I don't know, man. They need Luka. No Luka, they definitely lose game 1.
Yeah, I agree.
When is Tim Hardaway coming back?
He's not.
He played a little bit a few games ago, didn't he? Or am I wrong?
No, he's not coming back. Probably.
No.
Tim Hardaway. They need Tim too, man. I like Tim. I'm from Atlanta.
Yeah.
He's came back and forth from Atlanta to Dallas twice. It's crazy.
Yeah. He's a nice player, but man, he's streaky as hell. You got to get him on a good night.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's going on?
What's up?
Yeah, everything cool?
You guys have a lot. Dallas is going to be scary, though, because you guys have a lot of money with the Porzingis trade.
Yeah, I'd really like Dallas to sign a nice
Gobert.
Yeah, there's interest, too, in Gobert. I mean, man, you have Luka. If you had Luka throwing him passes down there, shit.
That'd be insane. Dallas needs to get Rudy Gobert or a good center like that. And then, dude, they need to package Brunson off, bro. While Brunson's hot and got some momentum behind him and some demand, they need to go ahead and send him off, dude. I just don't think Brunson is going to get it done for y'all at shooting guard, man. You might as well send him off for a more solidified wing player.
Hold on, can Dallas even afford Brunson after taking on Dinwiddie's and Bertans' contract?
Exactly.
That's the thing. That's the thing is, can Dallas afford? I think they want to keep him, but I don't think they're going to be able to afford him really.
Is this year's Brunson's pay year?
Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah. Is he restricted or?
Actually, that's a good question. I don't know if he's restricted or unrestricted. Let me look that up.
But they're definitely not going to pay him. They do. I mean, they got some money, but I don't think they're going to spend it on him.
He's set to be unrestricted free agent, and this thing says he's seeking 4 years, $80 million.
Wait, hold up. He's trying to get $20 million per year?
Yeah.
Fuck, yo.
New York. There's your point guard.
Yeah.
Nah, too much.
That's your point guard right there.
Too much. He's getting like, man, we pay Randall who been getting 20 and 10 for like 6 years. Almost that amount.
So that's not a New York move?
Nah, man, that's not a New York move.
So Nolan wouldn't do that.
Let me ask you a question. How long has Brunson been putting up numbers?
A year.
But the thing is, New York paid Randall after Randall been doing it for 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Randall been averaging like 19 and 10 for 6 years, man. That's crazy. To give a guy $20 million off of 1 year, what he averaging like 14 points a game, like 8 assists. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't see
These players ask for any, dude. It's gonna get so bad. I don't know. Brunson is not worth $20 million a year, bro.
Nah, I'd pay him like 12.
Yeah.
14, but
I'd sign him to a 3-year, $36 million.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see him giving a hometown discount, so I think he's a goner.
Give him some bonuses that can push him up to a couple million higher, but
16.
I don't know. 16 points a game, 4 assists on the same team as Luka.
That shit is hard to judge, man.
I don't know.
That shit.
I feel like people see people like Duncan Robinson. Like Duncan Robinson got paid. I'm pretty sure Duncan Robinson's getting paid $20 million or something crazy like that.
What? Duncan Robinson? Are we sure about that?
Yeah, Miami paid Duncan.
Let me look that up.
Yeah, he didn't do shit this year.
No, he didn't.
Tyler Hero really improved.
Oh shit, you're right. He's getting 15 this year, 16 next year, and 18 2023, then 19 2024, then 19 2025.
And most of that good shit he did was in the bubble.
Yeah, but yo, his contract is not bad because every year the cap goes up. So the 18 in 2023 is not really 18 how it is today because the cap goes way up. So by the time he gets paid 18, 19, regular players that are nice like him is going to be getting that same amount. The cap is going to be much higher.
Depending on the TV contracts they sign.
Nah, the cap in those years is set to go up anyway. The new cap starts in 2026. He signed up to 2025, which the cap is still
Isn't it reflected on the revenue?
Yeah, it's reflected on the revenue, but the revenue is expected to go up those years because their contract is already set. The league's contract is already set for 2025.
They're not gonna consider the money they lost in the pandemic.
Nah, they did some workaround on that. They took out a loan and then they did like a what's that shit called? The escrow with the players. They take it off the players' checks. They increase the escrow percentages over the years. So regardless, they're gonna keep the cap increases and then the escrow stays the same for like 2 years longer or some shit.
So the TV contract's gonna be big.
Yeah. They're gonna get a new one anyway. They're negotiating the new TV contracts as we speak.
Yeah.
But regardless, the cap goal is still going up. So Duncan Robinson's deal is gonna be looking all right compared to what other people are gonna be getting.
I think he'll come around though as he matures as a player.
Who, Duncan Robinson?
I see it too. Yeah, he'll get better. He'll probably have to get a little stronger though to fight off those screens.
He might have to play for a 3-point shooting team, bro. He would be nasty with the Warriors.
Nah, but you know how I know Duncan Robinson's gonna be nasty. He plays for Pat Riley, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna work his ass out, man.
And hey, Spo don't fuck around either.
Yeah, he's gonna be alright, man. He worked for Pat Riley, man. They have to come in with a certain percentage of body fat.
Yeah, that's true. Ain't no bullshit in there.
Yeah.
Pat Riley. The Heat. I don't know how I feel about the Heat, man. I like the Heat, but I don't know if they're a true 1 seed.
I think they are, man. They got a lot of pieces on that team, man. They just need Butler. Yeah, they just need Butler to kind of get back on his bubble scoring shit. He's not scoring like how he's scoring in the bubble.
If Victor Oladipo starts playing like he...
Man, that's a nice piece.
Yeah, Oladipo has to start playing.
I forgot about him.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he threw numbers down when he was in Indiana.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but he got injured.
Yeah, he stays hurt.
But who do y'all have? Who do y'all have for tomorrow between the Hornets and the Hawks?
Gotta go with the Hawks, man.
I'm going with LaMelo.
Yeah, I gotta go with LaMelo too. I think.
Boy, that could be a game.
They sleeping on my Hawks like they did last year.
Yeah. I don't want to say the Hawks, but I'm pretty sure
that
the Hawks
going down to the wire.
I think the Hawks
playoff Trey though is something else. That's a hard
cold.
A hard pick
Trey
for me.
slept on, man. He had the most points and most assists this season. He's the only player to ever do that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He turns it up for the playoffs too.
Oh yeah, he fucked up the Knicks last year.
Yeah, he definitely did.
Knicks out the playoffs this year too.
He loved that attention he was getting in the Big Apple.
What do you guys think of James Harden this year in the playoffs? How you think he's gonna be looking?
Usual.
Usual. I think he's gonna be trash.
You think
he doesn't get those fucking calls that he gets during the regular season?
Yep. How long do y'all think that before the 76ers fans turn up on him, man? They're gonna turn him into the Liberty Bell.
He's already
Philly.
causing problems with that.
Dude, Philly fans are brutal, man. They're gonna. Yeah, that's not gonna take very long.
Yeah, man. They're gonna have him looking like the Liberty Bell with the crack on.
I like the Raptors, man. The Raptors are a giant killer.
Yo, how's Pascal Siakam doing, man? Pascal.
He's a superstar. You see the numbers he pulled off in the second half?
Wait, hold on. Are you from Toronto?
Yeah, how you know?
Yeah, I could tell, man. I've been out there a few times, man. You sound like a few of the people out there, man.
Yeah.
You guys got so many dialects out there, bro.
I think Shaq predicted the Raptors to get swept.
No. He rescinded that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah. I tweet
swept. They're not going to get swept.
No, man.
I just read that headline earlier today.
Who are the Raptors playing?
6-6.
The Sixers.
Raptors will not get swept.
Nah.
But they won't win.
Embiid might come on demon time. We just need Harden a little bit.
Yo, but the Raptors in the future, they're gonna be a problem.
We won the chip in 2019. We already a problem.
Nah, but you guys got to regroup and get another
superstar.
Superstar, yeah.
Yeah.
But how's OG? How's OG doing?
Man, we got a good team.
No, but how's OG doing? I saw he was hurt.
He's doing great, man.
Is he hurt?
No, he's there.
You sure he's not hurt?
Everybody's healthy.
Oh, everybody's healthy? Oh, yeah. So Yeah, Toronto not gonna be that
Scotty
bad.
Barnes, Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, Fred VanVleet.
Hey, well, I got to call it a night, but it's been good talking with y'all. I'll watch out for another Spaces.
Oh, definitely, I definitely followed you. Yeah, we'll definitely.
I followed all y'all, so y'all take it easy.
All right,
good night, bro. Awesome, you too, bro.
Hey, bye.
Yeah, Toronto's gonna be a problem in the Eastern Conference in the future, man.
Oh yeah, people sleep on them.
Yo, but in Toronto, man, you guys like baseball a lot, man. I'm shocked about that. I'm like, what the
Jays
fuck?
are off to a start.
Yeah, I'm like, why does Toronto like baseball like that? I'm like,
you know, we're favored to win the American League East.
Yeah, man, I'm shocked about that shit.
Vegas odds.
The Blue Jays.
Yeah.
When the Raptors were in the championship, though, and they were showing Toronto, it looked lit.
Yep.
Yeah, I can imagine. They probably had all of Canada,
the
man.
whole country came out. Yeah.
Fuck, 2 million people at the parade.
Yeah.
Well, how many?
2 million.
Holy shit! Downtown?
It was sick.
Yo, where was
cities couldn't even
Yo, where
handle
was the
that.
parade at? It was downtown.
Yeah, downtown.
Wow.
Because we have a whole country behind us, not just a city.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Toronto.
And we have Drake.
Fuck, yo. God damn.
Drizzy Drake.
Yeah. You see when he's
Is he really as big in Toronto as people make him out to be?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He always reps the city.
Imagine if he was from there.
He's an ambassador, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yo, Toronto is nice though, man. I can't front. Toronto's like a little sneaky spot, man. I went out there for Carabana one time in OVO Fest, man. That shit was alright. I was like, yo, Toronto is
It ain't
nice,
like it used
man.
to be, though. You can't drink on the streets anymore.
You can't do it? Wait, when did they stop doing that?
A couple of years ago.
Fuck.
The police are so strict.
Yeah.
I live in the Caribbean now.
Yeah, well, hold on. Yeah, yo, but y'all had a couple of shootings downtown Toronto, man. It's been getting kind of...
right at the parade.
Yeah, it's been getting kind of crazy. But, you know, it comes with the territory.
Yeah. They're too excited to win.
Yeah.
Where you guys live?
Say that again?
Where you guys live?
Now I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Oh, Georgia. Cool.
Pacers fan, but we're not in the fucking playoffs this year.
Couldn't even do the play-in.
Nah. Oladipo left us hurting a couple of years ago.
Oh, you say you're from Indianapolis?
Yeah, I'm a season ticket holder, actually. I'm a part of Miles Turner's fan section. So I go to all the games. Yeah, I've been in it for 5 years now.
Yo, shout out to Indiana, man. Y'all really love basketball, man.
Yeah, I really like Buddy Hield.
Oh, yeah. And Halliburton.
Yeah, Buddy Hield was a bucket in college.
Yes. Oklahoma.
Turner gets a lot of hate, but that's my dude. I've met him a few times. He's really humble, really nice.
He should have went to the Lakers instead of fucking Westbrook.
Hell no.
Yeah. Yes, he should.
I don't think anybody should go to the Lakers right now.
You're right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I could agree with
Miles
that.
Turner isn't built for that type of pressure.
I don't know why Indiana traded Sabonis. I don't get that, but
Sabonis was starting to act funny. I don't know, just from actually like being a fan here, like some of the way he was answering questions and stuff, it just seemed like he was on the way out. And he just recently got married to his fiance, and she's from California. He's like, there's been rumblings that he wanted to go to a California team. I like.
See, that's some stuff that you guys hear because you live in Indiana.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. It's just it's
he was
wild.
screwing us on defense too.
Yeah, it's wild.
Where is he now?
Sacramento.
Oh, whoa! That's
we got Halliburton. And,
that's no man's land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They haven't made the playoffs in 16 years.
Yeah, they made that trade because Halliburton was a stud. People thought that he was the future, but they made that trade to try to make a playoff push.
Oh, that's the Buddy Hield trade?
The Halliburton. Yeah, Halliburton was the bigger piece than Buddy Hield.
Oh, I know. I love Buddy Hield.
Hell yeah. I don't know. They're talking now that the Lakers are trying to, their goal for Westbrook is to trade him to the Pacers for Brogdon and Buddy Hield.
Oh, perfect.
And the only reason
Indiana's not going to do that.
They say Indiana will do that because it will offload Brogdon and Buddy Hield's contract, and Westbrook only has 1 year left.
Yeah.
So if we deal with him for a year after that, we'll have a lot of money.
Yeah.
But what will Indiana bring in free agency though?
I don't know. That's the problem. Money and who you're gonna bring, but I don't know. Halliburton's really good. Rick Durante, he's really good. It just depends what Carlisle can do because we got Rick now.
Yo, but the Pacers, man. You know, I remember I seen Paul George. He talked about how he was trying to bring Anthony Davis over there, and then the ownership was talking about how they're a small market franchise, and you know they kind of have a deal with the city just to stay competitive. Is that true out there?
That's crazy to me. I read about that too. I don't know.
Yeah, Paul George actually said that. He had Anthony Davis was willing to go.
It's kind of the owner. I think the owner is Herb Simon. He got a lot of money, but he's trying not to be like go over. He never likes to go into the luxury or doing anything with spending a lot of money. Yeah. I mean,
but to have Anthony Davis willing to go to, I never heard it. I was like, Anthony Davis was willing to go to Indiana, and the Pacers said no.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's when AD was healthy.
Because that would have been nice, but I don't know.
Yeah, Paul George had said that out of his own mouth.
That's why Paul George left.
Yeah.
They had some great series with the Heat. Remember those?
Oh yeah, hell yeah, they did.
Yeah, it's crazy with Paul George though. Like for years, they were saying that he was gonna go to LA. Like, but people thought it was gonna be the Lakers, but he had like close ties to LA. Every offseason, that's where he was spending his offseason. So I think the writing was on the raw. He wanted to be a bigger star. Same thing with Oladipo. The Oladipo story was crazy because like Indiana gave him like the keys to the city basically, and he at the beginning it was like this is my city, and he was going off, and then he got injured, and when he came back, it was just never the same. We even were offering him like $80 million, he turned it down, and now he's on like a fucking $1 million contract with.
Yeah, he was dropping 50-point games.
Yeah, I never understood why he turned it down because he was coming off that injury.
Yeah,
I thought that was bad advice
too. So. We loved him here. Like it was like man, he could have been our Reggie Miller if he would have just.
Yeah, he was nice. I remember with Oklahoma.
Yo, but let me ask. But the Pacers, their best chance to win a championship was the year of the Malice of the Palace. I thought they had a championship team with Reggie Miller, Ron Artest, Steven Jackson. That was the Pacers championship team right there.
Jalen Rose.
Yeah, they fucked that up. Oh, yeah, they fucked that up.
Documentary that came out on Netflix about that.
Yeah.
No, that was
pretty crazy. Everyone was in tears then. Yeah, Reggie, Jackson, all of them.
They did a good job on that documentary.
Yeah,
but at the same time, though, I think those years we were going to Game 7s with the Heat, like consecutively back to back, and we had Granger, Paul George, Hibbert when he was good, David West, and George Hill. I think that we were the Heat went on to win those years, so I think if we were
but you gave him trouble though. You gave him trouble.
No. Like, but the year of the Malice of the Palace, y'all had a better team. Remember the year before that, y'all barely lost to the Pistons, and then the next year y'all came back even stronger. Ron Artest was in his prime. Like y'all was set to. Y'all really thought the Pacers was gonna win a championship that year. When that Malice in the Palace happened, I was shocked about that shit. I was like, what?
Oh yeah.
I was only born in '97, so I was like,
no, I was a kid. I was a kid looking at. I was like, wow, what the fuck?
Yeah, man. But I know my basketball history. Oh, Steven Jackson.
That was like talked about forever. Like anytime you mentioned the Pacers, they're like, oh yeah, the Malice of the Palace.
That was Reggie Miller's last shot to win a championship for real.
Yeah. And those suspensions were crazy. Like how long the suspensions were. Like you don't ever see stuff like that nowadays.
Yeah. Runner tested, fuck this, I'm out.
Fucking Tyreek Evans a couple years ago, he was on the Pacers. He got banned from the league for violating their doping policy. He's just now making his comeback.
Mm-hmm.
Jay Mayo.
Yo, but from that documentary, did you guys pick up anything about David Stern on that? Because they kind of revealed a lot about David Stern, man. I heard that guy was like really tough. But that documentary kind of proved that he really was.
Well, you had pressure from the police, though.
The NBA, like everyone was focused on that. Like that was like a big moment in the NBA. I think he had to strike him hard, or it was gonna be like how you said earlier when you were talking about AI being the face of the league. It just wouldn't have been like a good look if he allowed stuff like that to happen.
Yeah, because it's aggravated assault.
And it was on fans and everything, so they had to do something.
Well, what about Jermaine O'Neal taking it to the court? And when the court found out that the Pistons didn't have enough security, and then the Pistons,
that was crazy. They only had 4 police officers in the whole stadium.
That's true.
As I was saying, how I'm a season ticket holder, so I'm going to all the games. They have like hundreds of police in there.
Yeah.
For them to only be 4 in a high pack, like a high pressure game like that, that's crazy.
That's crazy. They put
Detroit
the players
fans are wild.
Yeah, they put the players in a very dangerous position.
Like, they were already going head to head. Like that's crazy.
In the morning, the day of the fight, in that morning, they were supposed to take a fan and kick him out, a season ticket holder. They were supposed to kick him out for being rowdy, but they didn't do it. And that same fan ended up turning up.
Yeah, he didn't have any remorse either. Like when they were interviewing him and stuff, he could not care less about that he was involved in that situation.
Shit.
Yeah.
You see when Ron Artest lay down on the table?
Yeah.
He was trying to calm down?
Yeah. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, like that part was crazy, like all the stuff that Ron Artest was going through, and like I don't know. I used to see him as a bad guy, like when he elbowed Harden and stuff like that, but like it's still no like reason he should have did that stuff, but just all the stuff that he was going through is kind of crazy.
You guys ever watch All the Smoke?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah,
With,
they have great interviews. Yeah, Matt Barnes.
Yeah.
I
That's
saw
a really good show.
I saw the one with Ron Artest, and he's a good guy, man.
Yeah, my biggest takeaway from that documentary though was like how much everyone was hurt that they couldn't get Reggie that championship, that they ruined his last shot at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really bad. Really bad. Really tough too, man.
It's crazy Reggie doesn't have a statue here. Reggie should have, like, I know a lot of like people, like Indiana sports people say that Reggie should have a statue in front of the stadium, but being that Reggie played here for 20 years in his career and everything he did for Indiana, it's crazy he doesn't have a statue.
Yeah, but then again, it's y'all owner, man. Y'all owner not that invested. And the team is just another cash flow for him, man.
Which is weird though, because he's owned it, like it's like family owned. Like his family owned it before him, and he's owned it for a long time. So like he has like investment into the Pacers. I just don't understand. He just doesn't want to go too hard.
But now you know what it is. Sometimes these guys be so rich, it's very easy to be out of touch, because even the Bulls owner, I'm not sure if you saw in the last Chance doc, the Bulls owner was shocked of like how big of a deal the whole Michael Jordan shit was.
Yeah.
Which I was like
close to treating him.
No, but he was shocked how big it was in like by 96, 97. I was like, dog, this should been the big deal since like Jordan came in the league since like 89 or whatever it was. I was like, how you so out of touch? You just realizing that now. That's how out of touch that owner was, man.
Fuck.
He was
Everybody want to be like Mike.
Yeah, he was willing to choose Jerry Krause over Michael Jordan. That didn't make any sense. That told me this guy is so rich, he just sees the team as another business, another cash flow.
Yeah.
He probably thought he had just as much to do with the team's success as Michael Jordan did. So he could have did. He thought he was going to be able to do the same thing without Michael.
And here's another thing: I don't think that owner even really attended the games like that or watched the games. He just paid the people. They did the job. He's like, "Oh, business is good. Business is good." Like sometimes these guys, that's how out of touch they are. They don't really know.
Yeah.
I have a question for Indiana guy. Is Larry Bird still involved?
Yeah, so he's not the president no more, but he still is like a part of like their I don't know what his specific position is called, but he still has like a say in some stuff.
Yeah, he did a lot of good stuff there.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He still comes to some of the games. I just don't think that he didn't want to handle all the backlash of the Paul George trade, because that was the season he stepped down.
Okay.
Yeah, that is what it is.
That was his college town, right?
Yeah, he went to Indiana State University.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a legend here. I know he's a legend for a lot of people, but like, he's a legend. you go into like a lot of restaurants, like like Applebee's and stuff, how they have like jerseys up. There's always Larry Bird.
Oh. All right, fellas. I'm about to shut down the room. It was nice talking to y'all. I followed all y'all. We could definitely do this again.
Thank you.
Yo, if you guys are down to do it tomorrow for the Hawks game, I'm down.
Yes, sir.
For sure.
I'll send you guys an invite. All right, stay up.